pressed load instead of save.
Oh, motherfuckers! Oh, piss biscuits.
Do I just... Ha! Yeah! Well, that works. Nice! Okay, cool. Do you know what is real, though? Death. It comes for us all. Happy Happy Thursday. Oh. Oh. Just like the music kicked in, the big ass bad enemy appeared, and then I was just like, nope. Oh, that was amazing. Just giving to collect yourself.
God, the controller just started completely shitting itself. It's like a teenage boy that's never been touched before.
I don't think they shit themselves when they get excited, if you know what I mean. And also, that's your impression.
He just looked like a big old rotund portly gentleman waddling down the stairs in his bathrobe to see what the fuss is all about. I'm trying to think of a name for him. I keep wanting to call him, like, Reginald, because it's just like the poshest name I can think of. Oh no, wait. Carruthers the Mancubus. There we go. So, I don't know how that's going to work out for him.
The Uncharted is not the chair, is it?
Oh no! Me and Uncharted just jumped at the same time on screen. A man child! Still got that silly salmon thing.
Oh.
And Lara fell down into the abyss the same time that he did.
Oh dear.
Yeah. We're all in this together. That was god tier level. I might be actually kind of smart. I'm not mega smart, but I've got something up there in this 5-head of mine. That content of this 5-head... Is it floor number 2 or number 1 that I need? Who does number 2 work for? What the fuck? Let's just pretend that didn't happen. That's interesting. Oh, to 180 you sort of have to press down and look at the same time. Just as sort of a heads up. That was weird. I can touch you. Camera's died again. Fuck's sake. Ace of Swords. One's a torch.
The Ace of Spades! The Ace of Spades!
He sounded a bit like Arnie. The Ace of Spades!
What noise I was trying to do.
The Ace of Spades! There's also Sarah, too.
Ridiculous! What is with these ridiculous designed rooms? Who is designing this? I'm putting a random switch there. Who? Who is doing this? Why are they doing this? What lunatic went, oh, I'm gonna just like go for a lovely jaunt around Venice. Oh, I know. I'm gonna make it really difficult for people, but random switches in places!
You do have to wonder sometimes how the actual Italians and the inhabitants of these places actually do get it. Have to learn to share his toys, though. I don't know how that's going to work out for him.
No, Uncharted is not share his toys.
Oh, no! Me and Uncharted just jumped at the same time on screen. A man! Know what you need to do. You see, if you look at that front of that ledge again, see that crack? I think you have to find a way to grab the crack. There's no other way I can word that or phrase that without it sounding dirty.
And that's my island, that's my forever island. And then I made Wutai, then I made Killer Car, then I've had Sumago. I'm currently making Arcadia. And then there was Havenwood, which was my autumnal island.
I made a Dookie.
Fucking love it. It's dress up. What could be more fun than playing dress up?
A big strong man.
I'll go now.
Someone, when you said that...
I mean, let's face it, if I could put your balls in, there would be, there's obviously a problem.
Sarah, what's that? Why?
It's never gonna die.
What?
The meat person will never die.
Nope. Oh, have we got any of those chocolates left, by the way? 3 each.
What, the little bar of chocolate?
Please. May I have one, please? Sandy. No chocolates for you!
Is it...
Hello. Hopefully, to both the world of Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I've been meaning to do this for a very, very long time, because I know loads of people who watch me on YouTube can't necessarily, or don't have the ability to watch me on Twitch for one reason or another. So I thought, what a better place to start my multi-stream journey than by playing and revisiting one of the worst Tomb Raider games, in my opinion, ever made. The Tomb Raider Underworld port for PS2. Welcome, everybody. Hope we're all going okay. Pick your platform of choice. We'll see how this pans out. I'm hoping everybody's doing okay on both sides. Who have we got in the chat? We have got Apollo Technologies. We've got Morn Go. Some of these names you won't see unless you're on different platforms. I'll try my best to make sure I catch everybody's. Moon Spirits, Zen Lion, Miraz. Apologies, I'm not going to be able to pronounce your last name there. Sorry, I'm just going to call you Miraz. Hope you're doing okay. Brian McGiven, Frank RTW, Fuchsia Rosa, 666, ACT, Croftling, Morgo, Vanilla. Yes. Who else have we got? We have also got Lamb John. Hello. Apostolis. I think I got that name right. Origami. Nice name. Sophie Noels. You'll dread to think what I'm going to put myself through for our amusement today. Also, hi. Finally catching some streams after so long. Hello. Zen, welcome as well. Just scrolling up just to make sure. Tyranitar. Hello. Second Bout of Insanity. And Chemic. And Scotty Loderson, of course. The D-make of all D-makes. Yeah, the downgrade. Like, don't get me wrong, there have been some good PS2 ports of Tomb Raider games. The Legend one, I've got it on good authority, is quite good. But this particular one, if you've watched my first ever playthrough I did years ago on this channel, we played it through hello Eric. We basically played it through an emulator to get it working, and there are ways to make games look better through emulation, but it just, for whatever reason or another, it just wouldn't work properly, and we wanted to be as authentic as possible, so we stuck it on the old vanilla rendering, we powered on through in all of its low poly glory, and we experienced something special, and something horrifying. Hello. I'm just scared what's going to happen. I remember the PS2 Underworld streams. So do I. So do I. It's burned into my brain. But welcome, everybody. Hopefully everyone is doing good. Hopefully everyone is able to watch this and there's not going to be much of a technical hiccup. I basically set this up quite quickly. So this is going to be essentially on YouTube, my first sort of like test stream, so to speak. But for Twitch, it's business as usual. And I also appreciate for everybody who has helped me reach 100 subscribers, 103 subscribers now on Twitch. Subscribers and followers are different on Twitch. It's like paid members, basically. Similar to YouTube. I'm trying to see how many we've actually got watching at the moment. That's one statistic I'd like to actually be able to see. Is how many people on YouTube I've got looking at me at the moment. Hello there, Chemic. Thank you very much there for the resub. Okami, thank you very much there for the follow. Scene list, doc toolbars. Stats. Nope, already got that. That's fine. I'm sure we'll be able to manage. Who cares about numbers anyway? So, hopefully, we will not get any kind of violations of Twitch's terms of service, and we'll be able to play ourselves some absolute horrid nonsense for the memes. Who else have we got in the chat? Hello there. MJL Mini. I heard piss biscuits and that's the best phrase ever. Welcome to my streams. Welcome. Cam Runner, hello. 30 people at the moment. That's really cool. Hello, 30. Hello, 30 people. Will I stream Fortnite? I have done before. We have done some community nights on Fridays where we played some like Fortnite and stuff. That's been quite fun. Says 30. I don't know how to reproduce it. As I recall, that it hit the sides of the spikes and it gets ran into. So, for those of you who basically aren't initiated, I consider this one to be the worst Tomb Raider game, I think, ever. Just because a lot of people like to label Angel of Darkness as the worst in the series. That game has at least a vision and some passion behind it. With all of its jank and all of its quirks, it's a much more playable game than this, in my humble opinion. So, without further ado, this will be your first foray, for some people, into what this game actually looks like. And what I've done to kind of like, to sort of really give you an authentic experience, is I've got a RetroTink, which is what my PS2 is running through. And then that's pumping through to a capture card and through to you guys. So what you're seeing is actually directly going to be coming from my PlayStation. So without further ado, let's see what this is all about. Let's revisit some painful memories. There we go. Already got the music. Already got the barely readable menu. God, that really is such low quality, isn't it? Hang on, let me just move that over to one side. I'll buff that up as well. Would you also believe that this is also in widescreen too? But whereas before, if anyone's played Underworld, you might be thinking, well, hang on a minute. Where's the kind of like the dynamic background with the video loop of the mana in the rain and the awesome explosion that happens when you click new game? Well, that's kind of gone. And in its place is just this really low quality JPEG of the menu interface and something in the background which is very vaguely discernible to the human eye. I mean, it says widescreen, so if I go into the... I'm in the display menus here, it says widescreen is on, so that we'll see probably more of the screen when it actually gets into game. Progressive scan mode is on, subtitles are on. I might increase the brightness just ever so slightly. A bit more contrast, perhaps. Anyone who's watching, if I need to make any adjustments to the audio levels or the video quality starts to zip, please let me know. And I can make some changes. I finished the PS2 version before playing on PC, but God, how the PC version looks is so much better. Yes. You're in for a treat, chat. This is Underworld. Tomb Raider Underworld. So we're going to start a new game. There's nothing really else I can show off here, it's just the standard menu options. Weirdly enough, this game can run at 60 FPS sometimes, but as you'll soon see, that doesn't stick around for long. Previously on Tomb Raider. Sound pretty fine to me. Thank you, Mr. Thank you, Amazing Pineapple.
Lara, if you don't want to be.
No, get back!
What's happening, Mother?
Lord, what is it?
Bloody kids, touching artifacts, ruining things, killing their parents. Mother!
Lara Croft.
Hello, Redfire, welcome.
It was you. You were the Queen of Atlantis.
The explosion in this case is the game itself. Yeah, at least the music's good for the menu. Sooner or later, you'll run out of bullets!
I think this stone unlocks the door. The door might be trapped. We're trapped.
I think Amanda might not have died down there.
You idiot! You ruined everything.
Makes sense right this second, or I swear I'll execute you where you stand.
Ruthless Lara moment. Also, permanently deafening her former friend there with the bullets there, right next to her eardrums. I've seen Baby Driver, you know. I know what happens when you put a gun muzzle right next to someone's eardrums. Hello, hello. Chicken. Barlamax Chicken, I think. Welcome. Hello, Ray Mango. Is the PS2 port of Legends really that bad? Legends? I've not played the PS2 port of Legends. We're playing Underworld, mate. Underpants. Tomb Raider Underpants is all go. Be hilarious instead of previous on Tomb Raider, just decided to do a previously on Crystal Dynamics and just showed all their games up until this point. Ah, yes. Yeah. Remember the awesome atmosphere and the music track that plays on this part of the game normally? Well, that's kind of gone. So what we got instead is just deafening silence and the sound of a nice fireplace, nice crackling fireplace. You know those videos that you put on for when you have people over at Christmas, like 1 to 2 hour fireplace 4K Christmas video on repeat. Oh, yep, no, we can definitely move the camera. There is also a little bit of a lag to this as well. I'll try and demonstrate this. So, if I just press forward on the thumbstick, push. Yeah, and about like half a second to a second later, that's not my capture card adding that. My capture card, like, lag-free. That's the game. So we're playing with power, everybody. Choppy audio cues. I'm crying, I forgot how nasty the graphics were. They were basically just like... This is like Temu Tomb Raider. It's awful. Yeah, there should normally be like a piece of music playing here to emphasize the drama of the situation. Right now it just sounds like a really nice chillax type of vibe. Press triangle to activate a switch. Nice soundtrack, so quiet. Temu Raider, there we go, Remuel, that's it. Stone is known for its flammable properties. Yeah, I know, right? Look at all this flammable stone that my mansion is made out of. Oh, good lord. I am walking, but this really does emphasize just how much fire, of all things in this game, just causes Lara's, like, frame rate in this to just shit itself. The blurriness, yeah, the blurriness of the image, like, even if I was to, like, if I, hang on for a second. If I go into my RetroTink settings, and if even I add a vertical filter to, like, sharp, put it onto sharp, it's not going to make a damn bit of difference, as you can probably tell. Oh god, this is awful. This is like sub 20 frames per second, this. Okay. Ah, so... Am I right in remembering that this was something you yanked off with the grapple hook in the original? Nope, you just shoot it 3 times and then it turns into waffles and then disappears. Oh my god, hello Carly. How did I enter the settings? Oh what for the RetroTink? I've got a remote because I've got the 5X. I don't think the 2X has a settings menu. I think the 2x is just controlled from the settings that are physically on the side of the box. Right. Okay. So, here we go. We're going to traverse this gauntlet of mystery and fire. We can go a bit quicker, which is always great. What's going to happen if I jump backwards? Surprisingly, I've not died yet, which is great. Cool. I'm glad I didn't misremember that. Right, here we go. Come on. There we go. Oh, there's the music. Hold. That's weird. I had to press square to fire my grapple, but the tutorial didn't tell me that. It just said, press triangle when your grapple is out. I'm like, is it out? Oh god, I didn't button up my pants. It could be out. Wanted to clean my screen, but it literally looks like this. Yes, I know. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the unintended Vaseline filter you're going to be subjected to with this particular stream. What's the quality like on YouTube, by the way? How's it going for you guys? I'm hoping that, like, by streaming to 2 places at once, it's not depreciated the quality for people too much. I've got good enough internet to be able to do this. He says. Much love from South Africa, thank you. Surprised to see this happening tonight. I'm very much liking to be unexpected. I wanted to treat the YouTube people for streams for a while now. I've just not braved it for one reason or another. I wanted a good starting point, and I feel like this particular game... Oh, now it tells you about how to use the grapple hook. Gotcha, okay. Ah, go through the JPEGs of the fire. I've seen launch games on PlayStation 2 that look better on this. I've seen launch games on PS1 that play and look better than this. Oh god, okay, we fell into a cutscene trigger.
Look out! It's Lara, no!
It's Lara, even though her face doesn't move in this. It's like ultra Botox Lara. Cool, man. You're crystal clear, but the actual gameplay is something along the lines of 144p. I can't help that. I'm trying to. My father died in a tragic accident, something. 1 week earlier. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know, you remember something, and then you think, oh, it can't be that bad. It can't be as bad as I remember it. No! No, it's worse. That's just all kinds of awful.
Find it yet?
I can't even read the subtitles.
I warned you that conveniently undiscovered islands would be scarce in the Mediterranean.
How is anyone supposed to have been able to have read this shit?
He says father was convinced the path to Avalon was here. I have no reason to doubt it.
There we go. We've got, instead of a video call, we've got their fucking prison mugshots. A signal bar that doesn't move as well. Oh my god, this is great. This is like...
I have no illusion.
This is like AOL level of internet chat.
I only want the truth, whatever it may be. I'll ring you later.
I only want the truth. So technically, ever since Underworld, she's been a truth seeker. It's not just been a reboot thing. And no sound effect. Great. She's the ultimate stealth operative. She just basically has to step into water. No sound whatsoever. There we go. And now... This is all we get of the underwater area. No freely explorable area. To a degree, I can understand why that bit wouldn't have been easily replicatable. But also, at the same time... This is it's pretty terrible. And also, the camera keeps wanting to just do its own thing as well. I'm trying my best, chat. I'm trying my best to make this experience as smooth and as, like, jank-free as possible. I just can't work miracles. I'm pretty certain as well that I don't need to worry about getting the other shafts for this. Oh, yeah, no, it's behind you. There we go. Cool. Or do I? I genuinely can't remember if they've actually went to the trouble of actually letting me find the rest of the machine, like the door pieces for this. It's sad going from Anniversary PS2 to this. Yeah, PS2 Anniversary is great. Oh, that's not something I... Oh, it is something I can pick up. Let's get the... Game, please. No, please, game. Please, can I please pick up... Can I please pick up the collectible? There's a giant bar of gold and just insert it into my backpack. Okay. So they got a little bit of exploration. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god, Lara. Oh my sweet lord. Okay. We got the gigantic key thing. Let's take that back. Hello, Ebac. Welcome. Can someone wipe the Vaseline off the camera, please? I'm so sorry. I wish I could. Genuinely wish I could. Hang on, let me just... Oh, even the menu's, like, given up frame rate-wise. Is there anything I can do to, like... Controller? Oh, no, it's literally just an image of what the buttons are. I can't change the camera settings. It's not modern enough. Sorry. You have to suffer just as I did. Hello, Frank RT. That's not how it works, no. Gray the lovable dragon, what's he said? Poor thing. It's a second bout. It's my tragic backstory. What's your tragic backstory once again? This is all I had for Underworld for years as a kid. Oof, really? Yeah, F in the chat for, for second bout of insanity there. Right. Awesome, let's go. The other one. I hated 40 Fathoms back when I played it. I'm not surprised if you have any kind of like fear of open water, then yeah, that would finish you off. Come on. There has to be something over here, not just an invisible wall, please, thank you. Oh. 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 It's just the fact the frames just can't... It's so unoptimized. That really can't be kind of like emphasized enough, just how bad this feels to play because of the frame rate as well as the input lag. So we're pretty much, I reckon, dealing with at least 15 to 20 frames per second on average. And then you've got about half a second to a second's worth almost of input lag. It's just a recipe for success. I don't know why that went wrong, honestly. Hello, Tiger. Welcome. Great opening for the third Tomb Raider game. You're in the middle of the ocean with no clue what you're doing. Good luck, sucker. It is literally like I'm swimming through piss. This is just grim looking in every conceivable way. Also, Al Hatch, aloha to you too. Your sister refused to do 40 Fathoms, so it's up to the other members of the family to do it. All because of Echo the Dolphin giving her a huge fear of underwater. Echo the Dolphin, now that's a name I've not heard in a very long time. Right, it's 2 seconds. I'm going to solve this incredibly difficult puzzle. If Lara would just... Okay. And then... I don't know what she's doing. You press triangle and it takes like an entire reading of War and Peace to just like get to where she needs to be. Okay, I think I've effed up here somehow. I say incredibly difficult puzzle. Come on, Lara. Hello there, Robert. You were gifted a membership. Thank you to whoever did it. Oh, I didn't see that. That's annoying, but cool. Thank you very much, sir, for the gifted membership. Activity feed. Why is it just showing me stuff on Twitch? How dare it? How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I will have to make a note of that for next time to make sure that I don't miss stuff to do with YouTube. If anyone has been like subscribing or any kind of like memberships have gone out, thank you on YouTube. Thank you so much. If I've not read them, it's not personal. It's just this is very, very, very new. So there are some teething problems with this. Of course it was Uncharted Raider. Of course it was him. He's fucking banter claws. Come on, Lara. I literally pressed it about 2 seconds ago there. And she's just like... She swims like she's swatting away a horde of bees. Just like... Oh, get away from me. Here we go. Hello, Dip Vapor. Good to see you again. Thank you. Good to see you. I might need a second screen for YouTube chat. Well, I've got a multi-chat here, so I'm seeing you and Twitch at the same time. The one on screen is admittedly just Twitch. Because I think if you have any on-screen text or something that's from 2 chats, I think Twitch gets a bit funny. It's really strange. I read it up somewhere, so there we go. Oh my goodness! A gift sub there to TC Almus from Uncharted Raider. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm just gonna leave this here whilst I have a bite of my donut. I think I need some sugar. Apologies. How was Underworld for PS2, Robert? It's exactly as I remember it. Terrible. But how are you? Corridor of jellyfish. Feels like I'm going around in a circle. Oh, there's the Kraken. Where it went, I have no idea. It couldn't have possibly gone out through there. This is the Kraken chamber, if I'm... Oh no, it's a little bit before the Kraken chamber, isn't it? Whoa, what the hell? Did you see that? Hang on, let me just see if I can replicate that. She basically just swam in midair to get to that ledge. Let's see if I can replicate that. So I'm pressing X to jump up. Yep, she just literally just... Whoop! She just... She just... Oh my god. Gonna need new pants for this one. Thanks, game! It's fine. Not as scary as the OG. It's all kind of silly. It's still got the climbing walls, but complete with even jankier magnetic limbed animations. I swear she has like Mr. Fantastic limbs in this. She just like stretches. Hey Mikasa, no, you're alright. You arrived exactly when you wanted to. Dragon Fairy Studios, welcome. About to reunite with our Kraken mate. Very good. Jane Lowe, welcome, welcome. I experienced that in normal Underworld too. You can make some crazy jumps there if you want to speedrun. I think I might have seen a couple. There we go. Okay, so let me just actually... Oh, wow! Nice to know that the fall damage is still incredibly inconsistent. Okay. Hmm. Is that how many we got on YouTube? ACT. First stream when you got gifted a membership. Well, congratulations. Welcome to the War Clan. YouTube members and Twitch members, Twitch subscribers and YouTube members, there is some exclusive content that I've uploaded to the channel, but if you link your Discord accounts together with those accounts, you can join my Discord and there's even more stuff that I've posted on there. Little sneaky peeks that you can get of my latest creation. You can even sort of like have like some feedback, have some sort of say on certain bits that I post and will include in the final video. There we go. Oh, yep, that was brilliant. Totally worth doing game, thank you. If you're wondering why there's like loads of Fortnite Lara and animations and stuff coming on screen, for anyone who's on YouTube, that's all controlled through Twitch chat. There we go. This game does run like complete doo-doo. It is not good. Is it? I'm not even gonna, there's a secret over there, I can tell it's a secret. I'm not even gonna bother going for it. Not even gonna bother doing it. It's beneath me. Oh, here we go. Rob's going for a spin. He's going for a nice little dip. Uncharted radar, everybody. Saving. Am I actually gonna commit a block of my memory card to this travesty? Sadly, yes. Save successful. Resume game. Oh god, I didn't even want to do that. Let me up. Thank you. Who gave the port the go-ahead? God knows, but I'm guessing Crystal would have likely just been like, yep, just get out the door. Oh, Sam! I'm walking a tight road, Sam! I've had one too many margaritas, Sam! It's nice to know that the least used mechanic in Chronicles gets a comeback here. Oh, hello.
Incredible. The carvings are clearly similar to early Germanic.
Can you read those subtitles? I can't, and I'm right in front of the screen.
Yet, strangely enough, more sophisticated. Proto-Norse runes. 20
gifted subs. Fucking hell, Uncharted.
World of Mist. That would be Niflheim, the realm of the dead. Not Avalon exactly, but the Norse equivalent.
Also, hey, you back. And just like Chronicles, it's barely used enough. I know. I think that's like one of the few places that you actually have to use it. And even then, it's technically just like, yeah, but if you fall down, you can just shimmy across it. It's much faster. Which, yeah, accurate. Maybe a bit too... Nope. 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 Come on. Really? Have I fucked this? I don't know what I've done wrong. Oh! Nothing! Brill! Okay. Can't wait for the Rise video, thank you. Thank you, thank you. If you do happen to be a channel member, you can see some early sneaky peekies. So you can whet your appetite more so than the DLC advert that I made for it. For you guys to enjoy. Crypto Kev, hello. Trying to convince Steve to release his retrospective. Well, if I release it now, it won't be finished. So you'll just get like a half-baked, not even finished video to enjoy. So, sure, go for it. Can't do the tumbling legend acrobatics? That sucks. There was supposed to be a puzzle there, but did they forget? I'm thinking so, Axe. Oh, Axemania, hello. Yeah, it's... A lot of stuff is just kind of like... What about this, like, kind of interesting but semi-complicated part? Ah, no, we don't need to keep that in. We'll just delete it. Yeah, just cut it out. It's fine. But isn't that integral to the entire point of actually going through and exploring this part here? Yeah, no, people don't want that. They just want more corridors to walk down. Really? Yep. That's what this game is. Corridors and cut content. And oh boy, if you think this is bad, wait till you see Thailand. Thailand is just... It's delicious in its half-arsedry. It's just so bad. Did they have the Toby cam or did they cut it? I think they cut it for time, which is a shame. R.I.P. The fan on here. Right, sorry. Carefully, Lara descends into the pit. We now get a cinematic shot of the pit. For reasons I have yet to find a reason for the explanation for. 45 bits there from Apollo. Thank you very much there, my dude. Yep, that's the reasoning. It's just science. That's how it works. I'd love to see a speedrun of this game. Just because I want to sort of like shake the hand of the person that actually bothered to learn how to root this game, like, really well. Thank you, Axe. We still need to collaborate, you and I. Still needs to happen. Don't know what on, but I'm sure we'll think of something. Aw, thanks, Keanu. Alex VC, welcome, welcome. Half-assed chef's kiss. Yes, yes. What's the rumbling for? Oh, that's... Okay, so here's the thing. I didn't look at that door. And because I didn't look at that door, the game wasn't smart enough to tell me that it was... tell itself it needed to open the door. So I was like, oh, why is my controller rumbling and the screen shaking? It's only until I looked at the door again, it was just like, oh, it just woke itself up and just decided to open. Brilliant. 10 out of 10 game design. Ask iCore for that speedrun. Not strong enough. Probably couldn't see a Toby cam in 144p. Shout outs to the lowest of low resolutions. I took 25 years and 3 serious attempts before I finished Tomb Raider 4. Finally finished it over a month. I'm finishing it the other month. Never again. It's nice to know that my feelings towards Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation are being vindicated somewhat by everyone finally finishing it, finally coming to the same conclusion as me. Whoa, you nearly startled her. Startled her there for a minute. She almost elicited an actual emotion on her Botox-ridden face. Look at those eyes! It's just like...
I hope it's as blind as it looks.
So, yeah, you're not getting through, mate. You, here? You got a pair of shoes on? What do you call this? What do you call this outfit? This is a very posh establishment, you know. If you're not dressed properly, your name's not on the list, you're not getting into this club.
It's spooky.
Is it a worm? I mean, it looks... Well, it looks like something else, but a worm's probably a much tamer descriptor from what I was going to give it. Bleeping sheep, hello, hello. The Last Revelation, my least favourite, and my favourite is TR3. Nice. So you pretty much were on the same page as me when I said to Raidercast's video that Tomb Raider 3 should be the blueprint for the formula of the new game. Have you noticed this room's significantly smaller too? They kind of tried. They kind of tried. Also, the camera keeps trying to adjust itself. It's not just me being terrible at thumbstick. My thumbstick game is good. Damn it. It's just this game is not good at its game. Okay. Brill. And over here, I think. Can I maybe go over this way? Thank you. There we go. They're not behind me, you fool. There we go. Don't know what I was thinking I wanted to do there, but it wasn't that. That's how I look when I lay in the hot wing sauce. What? Baste yourself like a Christmas turkey. Okay. And then I think I'm trying to work out if I'm going the wrong way or not. I'm gonna go this way and see what happens. Is it gonna let me? No. No, it's not. Interesting. Thank God you said that. I was already concerned about the aiming of the camera. The camera, as you well know in Underworld... Oh God! Okay, okay, let's try that again. Let's move out from the ledge. As I was saying, the camera, as you well know, has a mind of its own. A dirty mind. Piloted by... the hypothetical ghost of Toby Card's career. Ah, what? Ah, no, no, ah! Okay. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Sorry, chat. Looks like we're gonna have to climb up again. Somehow. Holy gifted subs. Another 20 from Crypto Kev. Thank you so much. I need to... I need to get my activity feed up for YouTube. Why? Why? Why, oh why? Is it not letting me look at my stuff? Is it being really lame? 2 seconds. Stream elements. Am I playing this on a potato dude? Not a potato dude, but a potato PS2. This is on actual hardware, mate. It's about as authentic as you're gonna get. You're gonna get. So, that is indeed the most authentic tomb raiding experience I think you're ever gonna experience. Aha, so, hang on 2 seconds, chat. think I might have found a way to add this to OBS. Docs. Custom browser doc. Doc name. YouTube activity feed. The URL is this. Apply. Oh, God. Sorry, it's making me sign in again. Oh. And now, at least it's all trying to authenticate me properly. Yes, it's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's a me. Oh my god, how many questions is it going to ask me before it actually lets me see stuff? There we go. Right, sorry everybody. There we go. Thanks everybody. Sorry, I am now up and running. I can now see both my YouTube stuff and my Twitch stuff. Thank you very much everybody for their generosity. Me, on the other hand, I can't play this game apparently to save my life. So 10 from Uncharted Raider, 1 from Uncharted Raider, 5 from Uncharted Raider, super chat from Crypto Kev. Do I need to get the crankies out again? I'm sorry, Crypto Kev, for missing your chat. Atlantean, thank you very much for the $2 chat. Retro Tinks are quite useful. Hail Steve, hello. Hope you're doing okay. Redfire celebrates 32 months of membership. Thank you very much for that. Chemic as well. Prime, Zebra, blah, 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 blah. Dragon Ferry Studios has subscribed. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you. And Crypto Kev for the gifted subs too. Right, I think I've caught up. I'm so sorry, everybody. Again, this is my first ever kind of like foray into streaming on YouTube for you guys, so I hope you... hopefully it's comfortable. As watching the worst thing ever made by a human being can be. Oh, no. No, okay, we can't jump that far, but we can do this, and then this. Long-limbed freak. My YouTube is being treated to shit. Only the best shit for my fans. Okay, and then... What's this trying to... No, it's not quite reaching enough. That's right, the side chambers here are gone. I think it's just this room, if I'm not mistaken. I can't move that just yet. Give it time. Yeah, it's just this room. The side chambers where you normally have to sort of like detangle the tentacles from the pillars to get the gears working. That's just... that's just gone now. I don't trust... Okay. I don't trust this game enough to be able to make comfortable decisions about... Can I... Okay, so that's what makes me go up and down. Can I just sneak behind the Kraken and just open the door? It seems like it's pretty content with me doing that. Hello, Phantom Thief. Kicks door open. That's where you were wrong, Steve. Tomb Raider Underworld on PS2 is not the worst thing human ever made. That dishonor belongs to the House of the Dead movie. Oh god, it's one of those films that I know about, but I've only ever seen YouTube reviews of it from like back in the early days of YouTube, so it's like, yeah, it looked awful then, it's probably even worse in real life. Tom's AutoCAD studio. She moves like a Gex when she climbs. That's a very accurate... Yeah, I'll give that to you. She also bounces like a barrel from Donkey Kong Country when she dies, so there's another comparison for you. Tomb Raider Underworld randomizer when? Do you know what? I would actually love them to create an actual Tomb Raider classic randomizer. Like, I think one does sort of exist, but I want one that's, like, controlled, like, by the chat. The chat can just, like, can spawn things for the streamer or the player to sort of have to deal with. I think that would just be amazing for chaos. Oh god, Rob, no! Please, you have a family! There we go. Right, let's try this. Again. So where does it want me to go? Does it want me to jump and then try and hit that? Because it's giving me the icon like it's like, oh, go on, pick me, pick me! I think as soon as I do that, it's just gonna dick me over, but fucking let's go for it. Okay. What are we holding? Oh, that's the rope is still there. Okay, it just exists in a state of non-permanence right now. She's just like... Hang on. She looks like she's like hailing for a bus. She's just like hitchhiking or something. Can someone give her a lift, please? She needs to get home. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Right, let's do this. Yeah. Oh. Will this do anything? No, of course it won't. Why would it do something, you know? Why would this do anything other than just waste my time? I've got to move those out the way somehow. But how? I know everything in the original Underworld, but this is PS2 Underworld, so all of that, you might as well just throw in the trash. I legit don't know where to go. And I've played the original several times. Jesus has nothing to do with this, this is very true. But at the moment he seems to be everywhere, even in places where he doesn't really belong. Bless him. Right. Any ideas, chat? I am legit stuck. This version has its own difficulty. What? Just for existing. It exists, therefore that's the challenge. Crypto Kev! Gosh darn it, I have alerts for this sort of thing. But thank you. Why, Delilah? Oh, do you know what it is? Do you know what it might be? There we go. That's not 100% happy, is it? I'll have to edit that at some point later, but... Gifted Sebastian a membership. Now it's just going through all the alerts it's missed. So this might be a bit silly for a few seconds. Damn, Uncharted. And Crypto Kev. Crazy. I genuinely have no idea. Can I... I mean, shooting the Kraken doesn't seem to do anything. Neither does, like, air miming. Oh. I'm not too sure what actually happened there.
Okay, so, as we know, I've not played much Tomb Raider, right?
No, this is Sarah, everyone. This is my wife.
Hi people.
Hello.
Now, I've not played much Tomb Raider, right? So I've only technically played Legend 1 Anniversary.
Yeah.
I started playing Underworld on the 360.
Oh, yeah.
This was as far as I got, because this is terrifying.
Yeah, everyone says that. Because the butt Kraken is a scary boy.
But at least it looked good.
Yeah. I mean, this looks awful.
There's like a chandelier or something that you need to drop on its head.
Oh, I know that much. But you have to sort of like detach it from the two bridged clamps that are holding it into place.
Yes.
Whereas before, I knew how to do that because there are parts of this level where you could go into these side chambers which had this exact thing for you to be able to sort out pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
In this one, I have no idea because those particular chambers are just like guarded off. So I've no fucking clue what to do. I'm gonna go this way. The octopus doesn't even... Yeah, the octopus doesn't do anything. The Kraken's just like, right, mate. How's it going? I can't even go around this corner, can I?
Vito
No.
Mikata, Steve has a wife, unsubscribe. Mikasa, Steve has a wife, and a 10 out of 10 one double subscribe. Thank you, Mikasa.
Bless you.
They also say I look. Yeah,
You do.
thank you. And Crypto Kev, is that Sarah? Yes.
Yes.
It is.
It is the Sarah. Yeah, so, like...
She's real.
She's real! She exists!
He hasn't just made up his like some random wife.
Some random wife.
Oh, this is awful.
I genuinely am probably going to have to consult my original playthrough to try and work out what to do, because I have no idea.
Like, normally I don't notice these things, but why is the frame rate so shit?
You've noticed that too?
Yeah,
Well...
I don't normally pay attention to stuff like that.
Let me spin you a tale. One day, Crystal Dynamics asked like a bunch of drunk hobos to port a version of their latest and greatest to a console that, let's face it, was at end of like life pretty much, but still going quite strong. And yeah, this is the result. The budget went primarily into Special Brew and White Lightning, and what was left over was left to actually, you know, build this game.
I know the PS2 sometimes was, you know, the fuzzy era. But
yeah, but not this bad.
That's what I mean. This is
Jack and Daxter, the precursor legacy, didn't look this bad. It was a launch title. It looked gorgeous. Like, if you know what you're doing with the PlayStation, you can make some really cool-looking games.
Where was her rope?
I don't know. We've had this discussion, and it's just like so puzzling.
No rope.
Yeah. There's no grapple whatsoever. Right. So do I shoot this? No. Okay. So that's great. I genuinely am at a loss. I'm just like, I might have to, because I can't pull this lever for whatever reason. It just won't let me. I'm actually going to consult my original playthrough. Just 2 seconds, chat. Just because I need to know. I need to know how I got past this originally.
Press the triangle button.
Yeah, I can press the triangle button, but like she goes to pull it, she's like, my little lady arms don't work. Oh dear.
It's awful.
It is, isn't it?
Go back to the junction at the area before the Kraken.
Back to the junction at the area before the Kraken. What? That was a sentence. Ah! Oh, I survived that. I didn't survive a fall that was half that distance earlier, but that's that. Find a fence to kick. Stellar Fairy? Yeah, we could do. It's Gecko Kid. Hello there. Jackie Woo! Trying to remember, my mind is resisting to recall the memory of this game beyond the last room. Back through the door that I'm looking at. You're joking. Oh god, I think this is all coming back to me now.
Right, Celine, calm down.
What happened?
The tentacles.
What happened?
The tentacles don't like you.
Oh god, I fell into hentai and I died.
What a way to go.
What a way to go, chap. Yeah, okay, so I got other levers in here, but what the fuck do they do? Are you telling me that... Are you telling me I couldn't pull those levers until I walked into that room with the Kraken because it just wanted me to see the Kraken? It just wanted me to see the Kraken. Like, yep, that's a Kraken. And now suddenly those motherfuckers are working. This game is all kinds of, like, warm and fuzzies. Oh. I'm getting it. It's the rage stiffy.
The rage boner is strong.
Lady Arms won't work because there's no street chocolate around, I know, Robert. It's a shame. But yeah, this is it. This is what they did. 10 out of 10 design, make you go into a new area to then present you with something where you think the solution is in the new area, only to have, like, the previous area with previously unusable switches be suddenly working because Kraken.
But I thought I could hear some music when I remembered the PlayStation.
Oh my god, it's Giga Bosley. Gifted 5 tier 1 sublies. Thank you very much. Bosley? Is that like a reference to Charlie's Angels Bosley, or is that just like a family name or something?
Just really likes the Pokemon.
Oh, here we go. Here are the side chambers. They're just in a very different place compared to the original.
Oh, my tentacles! And the rocks disappeared.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 10 out of 10. So this is what you do. You mildly annoy the octopus to move out of the way of these gears, and then you can move the bridges holding the chandelier into place.
And do a seer.
And do a seer, and gonna not necessarily swing on the chandelier, but drop the chandelier here on his face.
Awesome. I'm gonna go and play Persona.
Oh!
Enjoy.
Yes, thank you. Actually, I'll get it myself. I'm gonna drink a water. Yeah, the tentacle just disappears too. Everything just disappears. It has like a set amount of screen time. Remember, all the budget of this game was spent on really cheap 2-litre bottles of White Lightning booze. So there wasn't much left over to spend on actually polishing this game up and making it look fairly decent, you know? Concessions had to be made for the booze, and that's what you get with this. Welcome, Jackal. Jackockle, I think. In all seriousness, no, thanks for the brilliant content. Yeah, you're welcome. You're more than welcome. My D&D orc from many years ago is your name. Ah, fair enough. It makes you feel so special, doesn't it? I feel incredibly special. I also am incredibly special in more ways than one. So having this game emphasize that is nothing short of just, so great, so inclusive. I feel so seen. Right, what's going to happen here? Full damage. That sweet full damage, yeah. Give it to me. That inconsistent full damage. Oh, look! Oh, yeah. Was rechargeable health something in the original Underworld? I can't remember. Was that something in the original Underworld? It's been so long since I've played it, to be fair. Sorry, 2 seconds, chat. I feel like I'm safe stood here, so just let me just get some water. Oh, yes. Oh. Right, I am back. Everyone's just spamming the video commands now. Where am I, Vito? Bam! I'm here! I'm back. In the OG Underworld, she heals a little bit if she's too low, but never to full health. Well, let me introduce you to PS2 Underworld. Not only does the motorbike in this game have a gun turret, yes, that's a thing, and that's actually kind of cool, but she has the same healing properties as Master Chief. So there we go. Hello, April. Welcome. This is the first version of Underworld that you played. Didn't finish it because you got bored. I'm not bloody surprised. If I'm perfectly honest. I'm amazed I'm playing it twice, but I fucking own this now. This is part of my history. This is just... You're welcome. And thankfully it wasn't that expensive because no one wants to buy this. No one wants to collect this. Why would they? So thank you, Vinted, for that, for allowing me to purchase that for the low price of £5. I think it was £5. Right, so where are you, Mr. Kraken? Upstairs. Don't admit to owning this, dude. Well, it's too late now. I'm streaming it. I think streaming is by part of a mission, really, isn't it? It's kind of like the gateway drug to admitting you have a problem. I won't be getting this. I'm not surprised, Cam Runner. Okay, so... I've got to find a way to annoy the octopus, haven't I? Oh, there we go. That was nice and straightforward. I don't know, this game looks amazing. I mean, sure. Do you know what? I challenge you, Gecko Kid, famed level builder and collaborator of Dean Copri and his clone band. That's a deep cut reference for this trap. I challenge you to remake this in the 10 engine. If it's possible. That's my challenge. Vinted have a refund policy, FYI. Oh, I know. But it's too late for me now. I bought this ages ago. I knew what I was getting myself into. Uncharted. Even when you whisper sweet nothings in your ear. Not supposed to tell people about that. That's our little secret. You naughty boy. Very naughty boy. Right, now to open this one again. And now to tackle the Kraken. Okay, I'm mistaken. This door doesn't open when you just look at it. It just takes a very long time to open the next area, I think. Even collectors pass on the PS2 port of Underworld. I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't a joke. Croft Rider, hello! Welcome! How the devil are you? Hope you're okay. On the 100 subs, you legend, you McChicken legend. Thank you very much. I'm as surprised as you are, perfectly honest. Was not expecting it. But I am very grateful for everybody. And their continued support and generosity. And patience. I don't know if I wanna. Well, I shall leave that up to you. But we all want to see it. The people have spoken. Wouldn't it be funny, actually? Wouldn't it be funny, why did I do that? If they remastered or they made like a remaster collection for the Legend era. And the game that they chose to remaster for Underworld was this version. I would laugh so hard that I would be unreachable via any normal human means for several years. What the fuck just happened to me? Okay. Don't touch this. Don't touch the squid. Is she stop motion animated? Near enough with the frame rate. Why did I press... I keep pressing square to jump because I'm in classic Tomb Raider mode. Yes, Mo! Yes! Alright, back up we go. God, this is taking too long to get through here. Not because it's difficult, but just because it's tedious. More than anything. Keep hearing that Lao is going to get remasters on Feb 14th, 2026 for the 30th anniversary. Until I see it confirmed, I can't say anything is going to happen or not. We'll just have to see, because we weren't even expecting there to be, like, a second bout of remasters. That quickly, at least. I am kind of hoping that they're still making and working on a second patch for that. Fucking hell, game, come on, let me up. And not just gonna leave it to, oh, for the love of God, that's just great. That's just me, because, do you know what it is? Square in classic Tomb Raider is jump, and I've been playing a lot of classic Tomb Raider and level set Tomb Raider, which uses classic controls, so I do apologize. But every time I press square, that's the grapple hook. I need to remember X is jump. X is jump in everything to do with jump. I am a dumbass. Right, let's try again. Let's try and speedrun this. Oh my good lord, what the hell was that animation? It's like a flying squirrel. Personally hope Lao gets a remaster since it's your favourite. I hope it does too. I think it deserves to have, like, the same treatment. I don't think it will get a remaster along the same veins as the first two collections, though. It won't be as extensive. I think it'll just be a patching up and modernising of it. Because the games themselves, they work fine when they eventually get them to work. Like, there's lots of bugs and stuff in some of them, but, like, for the most part, they're pretty solid games still. Like, solid looking. You don't have to, like, do any major changes to the environment or nothing. But, for the other ones, you kind of had to. If you wanted to fully remaster it, that's kind of like what they wanted to go for. Oh, fucking hell. And I've just body slammed a Kraken. Good God. Like, all that's really needed, in my opinion, is some tidying up of the glitches. Some tidying up of the glitches. Fixing of, like, missing textures and bugs and stuff like that. Some, like, ironing out of, like, some of the mechanics to make them more modernized. Higher resolution support. Higher frame rate support. Photo mode. Yeah, all the DLC, yeah, especially for Underworld. Make that, like, a not Xbox exclusive anymore. Now, did that checkpoint when I've done all of them? I think it did, didn't it? So if I go back here. There we go. Right. Oh, the frames. Chugging away. Yeah, exactly. I think most people, like Axe, would be happy with just having higher frame rate, 4K resolution support, etc., etc. All the mod cons. And some kind of, like, unification of, like, Legend and its art style as well. Personally, I'm not a fan of the next generation content look. If it basically was able to make the the standard version of the game look a lot better and have a slightly better lighting engine, I think that would be just fine. I don't like the character models in the next-gen content version of Tomb Raider Legend. I think it just looks too waxworky and weird. But that's just me. But I think that's all that's really going to be necessarily needed. Like, what do I do here? Like, I've got these, like, hoops and stuff that I can grab onto. You do need to fix the textures, yes. Meeting Lily Jericho for dinner. Catch you soon. No worries. Thank you. Enjoy. How am I supposed to... Because I'm supposed to get to that to pull the lever up there. I've frozen, have I? Oh, is my camera frozen? Sorry, hang on. Does it sometimes. I don't fully know why. Sorry everybody. Yeah, it's my camera capture card system, sorry. That just froze for a second. Might just because of the heat. I'm in the freezer now. Wee-hee-hee! And then I died! I'll try hopping to the main chandelier again, because that's what I was trying to do. It just didn't seem to let me do it. And I really want to emphasize this. This game is terrible to control. So, unless you're actually experiencing it yourself, there's no way I can really kind of like convey to you all how bad this feels to play. Hello, Epidemic, you right? That was a grenade. That's what that was. And we're back in Lagland. So painful to watch. Hate to have my hands working on this. Yeah. It's painful to... Oh, for fuck. I didn't mean to even... I didn't even press that input. Okay. Up. Up. Across. Yep. Yay. No worries, Sapphire. Take your time. Come back when you can. What's up, paint-based? Paint-based punk. How's it going? Ah. Yeah. I didn't want to do the fancy thing. Oh, thank God. I know, Hypnotic, the frame rate is just arse. Pure, unfiltered, unadulterated arse. Okay. I'm going to save. Oh, I didn't save, did I? It's not like a PC. I actually have to save to a memory card. This is really novel for me now. Tired as fuck. Just moved into a new apartment. Fair. Well, congratulations on the move. Right, here we go. Oh, oh my god, please tell me it's just going to pick up from where I saved and not the checkpoint. Please tell me that's what's going to happen. My father died in a trial. Oh, god damn it! She doesn't even have a sprint button in this version. She bounced, yeah, like I said, like a barrel from Donkey Kong Country. You're in two places at the same time. 25 arse per second. Jump across the hands to the chandelier? I don't fucking know. Maybe? Maybe that's what you do? I don't know. Got an MRI scan tomorrow morning. Oh shit. Hope it goes well. At least it's in the morning, you don't have to wait around for the rest of the day for it to be finished. This is Underworld, toot for the hunters, but not as you know it. This is the PS2 version of Underworld, the cursed, most horrid version of this game that you could possibly ever play. Yeah. Yeah. I know. The Stellar Ferry. JPEG Raider. That sounds almost like a rap name or something. Yo, yo, what's up, what's up? This is JPEG Raider. And this is my new track. My diss tracks. I write tombs, not raid tombs, not tragedies. Right, so, do we reckon we can jump on the hands to then jump across? Or is that going to be another red herring? I legitimately do not know. I know where I need to go. It's just using this game's torrid environment that looks like boiled arse to do so is not what's helping me here. Cheat and use fly. Quick save moment. I mean, ain't no quick save on PS2. That's the joy of being on PS2. So we're saying do it. For fuck's sake. Okay, this is just gonna end in tears, but whatever. Okay. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Right. What's with the beckoning hand when she does that? Come, child, come into my house. I have treats. There we go. Turn around, please. Slowly. There we go. The power of believing is crazy. I know, right? Fucking. So's the power of cocaine, but that's another story. Here we go. It's time to take out this poor innocent creature in a really horrible way. It's in its own house. Like, legitimately, there's no real kind of other reason for us to do this. Okay. Why did that... It's not going to play the cutscene again, is it? What Tomb Raider game is this? This is the PS2 version. Oh, wow. Poor Kraken's just like, oh, fuck, why did you do that? I was having a nap, you bastard. And the chain no longer exists. It just, like I said, the budget for this game was spent on bottles of cider and other booze. So, you know, no room in the budget to have that chain anymore. It's just gone. That's it. Finito. Dunzo. Literally falling apart. But that's by design, Jane. That's by design. That's what the developers originally wanted. They wanted this game to feel like the tombs that you're exploring. Decrepit, old, and falling apart. Also, yeah, it is unnecessarily cruel. But it's like, it's perfectly within Lara's wheelhouse to be that much of a dickbag towards, like, nature, isn't it? Really, let's be perfectly honest. Like, creatures of myth have not lasted long under her tenure. Let's not forget the T-Rex and the Velociraptors that, you know, survived being extinct for several millennia, only to have, like, Bitch McTitsface come up with two, like, pistols and a shotgun, and just put it out of its misery. The misery it didn't know it was in. And the Kraken, this is just his house. All we wanted to do was just get past. And no, we just dropped a fucking chandelier on its head. And there we go. Yo, Remiel, thank you very much for the gift sub. Mr. Pipes. Mr. Pipes! Hello there, Mr. Pipes. Sounds like a cartoon character or something from a puppet show. Hello, kids, let's speak to Mr. Pipes to see what he thinks about this. Put shit in it. Thank you, Mr. Pipes. Can I go home now? No, Mr. Pipes, you're contractually obligated to be in the show. And the frame rate is still terrible. But here we are. At the end of this horrid, horrid level.
Thor, the Norse god of thunder. Whatever are you doing down here in Niflheim? According to the Eddas, Thor needed special iron gauntlets to wield his mighty hammer Mjolnir. Could it be?
If you couldn't tell from that expression on her face, Lara was pondering there. But we couldn't really dwell on that particular facial expression long enough because the game was just like, nope, can't spend any more time on cutscenes. You know, like I said, booze. No room in the budget for anything else. And that's why cutscenes just end. They just end. It's literally like... It's literally like her face in this game is literally just like those fuzzy felt potato things where they just like let you stick expressions onto them. It's really weird looking. I'm pondering why this port exists. I'm not surprised if I'm perfectly honest, mate. So am I. I think half the chat are. Most of the chat. Okay, no audio feedback at all to see if I'm doing anything right. So if I remember rightly, I've got to pull that gate down, but it's implying that I've got to get up here somehow. But, excuse me, how does one do that? I hear none of you ask. Well, funny you should not ask. We're about to find out, I think. Good God, the audio in this is... I've turned it up to max. If I need to somehow boost it even further, I will try my best. Okay, the volume button does not do that on this remote. It's like I'm playing the game on VHS. That's a very accurate descriptor. Honestly, it does feel like I'm playing this game on a VHS. Yeah. I know what I need to do. Shit. No, please just give me my camera back, thank you. Lara can... Ah, here we go. Reflective jump upwards between narrow walls. Wall jump. Reflective jump. Who's called wall jumping reflective jumping? I've never heard it or seen it called that before. Well, until I played this the last time, I guess, but still. Meanwhile, Lara gets a part-time job at Amazon. So if I stand on here... Chimney jumping? Yeah, I've heard that expression before, but reflective jumping, that's like never something... I don't even think that's actually a term that people use for that type of acrobatics. Yes, this is the PS2 version, Crawling Chaos. Welcome to hell. If you couldn't tell from this, like from the VHS quality Vaseline filter that this game's being played on, this is on an actual PS2. This is not through emulation. So this is what everyone who bought this copy of the game would have been experiencing firsthand. Right, and now slam. There we go. We get Mr. Duckface. You know, you get certain YouTube channels where they try to run things on PC, games on PC, at the most potato quality graphic settings they can, through like exceptional means that are not standards to the game. That's what this feels like. It looks like, you know?
Put your hands on your head. Turn around. Slowly.
It's Mr. Instagram face. Why am I doing this to myself again? For the memes. That's why. Hello, TJ Stephen. You alright? Her weird, oversized thumb as well. That face! It's the pouty face he pulls, just gets me every time.
Bloody hell.
Just looks like a child. A tantruming child. I might as well pick up this gold, because I found it, you know. Stick it in my backpack. Lara looks like the classic skin from Underworld. Oh god, that thing is cursed. I'm so glad that there are mods to fix that on PC. Heal the broken. Thank you very much there for the follow. Two seconds. I wonder if there's actually anything I can do to boost the volume of this in the game setting. Hang on. Oh god. Yeah, there we go. Oh, no, wait. They're already at max. Okay. Sorry, chat. I haven't shot a single thing in this game yet, which I think is kind of sacrilege. In Tomb Raider 1, you've shot at least a bat within the first, like, minute of playing the game. This one? Nothing. What was that? Hang on, what was that? What was that animation? Hang on, hang on. Oh, that's brilliant. Just like... Oh, why? Why? I'm gonna fall over. No! Sam, I'm on a PlayStation 2, Sam. I know, it's shit, isn't it, Sam? It looks like pants. For those of you not initiated, that drunken hula dancing looking Lara Croft there is kind of cue for me to sort of do a drunken Lara Croft voice, and people put in the chat what they want me to say. Close encounters of the blurred kind. I like that. Okay. No, just up. Thank you. Good lord. Now where? Obviously here, but... Oh, posts! My favourite! I remember these from Anniversary. I remember them also being a dick. Really inconsistent. She looked drunk when she was stumbling. Yeah, that's what made me chuckle. It's like she's picking up big clumps of cheese. Not gold. Just looks like cheese. Ah, yes, this will go great with breakfast. Jumps like a beanbag. Oh, good lord. She swims like one too. Oh, suddenly 60 frames per second. As I swim into the abyss. Meanwhile, using Lara's tiny digital camera, she's able to see all of this. And they didn't even put an overlay over the front to make it look like she's watching it through a camera like that. So no battery icon, no recording date, no like white box line like they normally do. Also, how fucking huge is that yacht compared to that boat? From at least this angle. It looks fucking massive. She could just drive through it. No problem. Oh, okay. Okay, right. I just want it to be known. I just want it to be known for the court and the jury that my hands were up here. I did not influence where that camera angle went. It's not going too bad, Jacob. How about you? I've got no ability to kick either. Caught in 4K. Have I got other guns? No, just the pistol so far. Gotcha. Yoko Taro likes that. Yeah, the man who basically creates like these really amazing games, but with all the characters like dressed in really kind of like skimpy outfits, so he can go to the cosplayers that do them and be like, nice. Oh, so these doors are just open. You know, we had to sort of climb up over the containers and then go to the back of the ship and then to go in. You just go in the ship now. It cuts out all the busy work. See? It's what I'm saying. Booze and cigarettes, that's what the budget was spent on. And then this is, you know, they've got no time for embellishments, you know, for accuracy. I mean, she's even got regenerating health. Like, what is this game? What's... Her arm's clipping through the wall. Come on. And suddenly, wreckage appeared. I feel like some people might think I'm being too hard on this port, but it is just terrible. Right? This guy literally had nothing in the game's plot. No, exactly. Oh, it's time for Natla in a jar. I've been expecting you, Mr. Powers.
It's too small. Only Lara can use it now.
Yes, only Lara can use the Fist of 5000 now, Amanda. Your coochie is too tiny.
We're taking on water. Damn it! We'll pick this up again later. I'm very pleased to see you again, Lara.
I've been expecting you, Mr. Powers. Also, shout out to Natla's PS2 model. She has fucking sideburns. She looks like Noddy Holder from the band Slade.
When to die.
A trait we have in common.
She expects her to get up and turn around and just yell, "It's Christmas!"
Our time is short, so choose your questions carefully.
What do you know about my mother?
The day is you and she found in Nepal. It's part of a travel network, so to speak. It took your mother to Avalon.
My father thought Avalon was below, but that's Niflheim.
No, I didn't.
What's the Norse connection?
For me, this is a dad issue.
Long Norse underworld.
Yeah, she also has a bun, I know.
She went to Helheim.
Where is it?
I will tell you where it is one day. But when that day comes, you will need Thor's hammer to get inside. Perhaps you'll have better luck finding it than your father did.
What do you mean?
Fly, fly, Mr. Powers.
Your answer is on the west coast of Thailand. Send it to Paramount.
You go now, Mr. Powers. Fly, fly. I can't watch this if it's not the retrospective version. Well, I tried my best to emulate it. Oh my lord, just, I forgot. They made Natla look like a Yorkshireman, just like, she's just missing a flat cap and a pipe. And then she'd be 100% there. And now the music turns into Back to the Future for some reason. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yes, there are slow motion parts here. I forgot about this. Oh my god, yeah. So the slow motion parts still kind of happen, but in order to make them more dramatic, they decided that it would be best for you to just not see anything with the game. Like, depth of field in their eyes is just literally making the entire screen just blurry. Even more blur. 100% more blur is needed for the drama in this scene. There we go. When this boat hits 88 miles an hour. And now it's like a Tim Burton film. What the fuck is this soundtrack? It's like gone from Back to the Future to like Tim Burton's Batman. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. No! You fool! I pressed up and jump, not... Oh, you bastard! What's Natla's Mr. Bigglesworth? Oh, blatantly Amanda. Right, we get to see the slow-mo bit again, though. Watch out. Yeah, this music just makes me think like Lara's off to get the sports almanac from Biff so she can go back to 1985 and just course-correct history. You know? It's sort of Indiana Jonesy. It sort of is, yeah. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just what it makes me think of. I didn't think about that until I started playing this. Am I the only one that liked the approach they took about Lara's parents in this and not Survivor? Which is why I've said before on streams where I feel like Legend and like the whole Lao era is going to be like the heaviest like retconned part of the series. Because how can they include it when their parents' backstories are so wildly different compared to the Survivor like canon? They can't do it. Because in this game, I forgot about Richard just being dead because he went to an expedition in Thailand. When that's not the case in Survivor, Rise of the Tomb Raider, he killed... Well, it shows that he possibly killed himself. It's actually to do with Trinity, because of course Trinity does everything. And, yeah, and in this he's like, oh, I died in a... And I think it was like Natla that killed him, isn't it? Yeah, Natla's just responsible for everything that goes wrong in Lara's life. I am the knight. I am Bat Raider. Hello, Jamie Short. Oh. Hang on. I think I've got this. That's the exit. That's the exit. Oh, man. My tea has gone cold. Trinity! Trinity and Natla, same person. Oh, if I swear to God, if they do that. Oh, thank you for the sub there, Heal the broken. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. She looks at that. She just goes, with this, I will have the power wank of the century. With the power of Thor in my hands. Oh, no river will runneth dry in my watch. I'm sorry. Oh. Meanwhile, Thailand. She does look sunburnt. Yeah, she looks... To me, she looks like overexposed. Like the cameras filming her have just got the aperture way too high.
But if Father did explore this,
So it's like bleached out all of the white areas, like the light areas of her skin. Ah, yes, we got AOL chat back, yes.
Helheim's it.
You thought you were going to say that Natla was the cause of every issue in Silent Hill. Well, that's another story. That's just a theory. To be fair, Trinity, 3 rules of Atlantis. Yeah, but you could say the same about the Sugar Babes, mate. There are 3 of them. Doesn't mean to say that they're Trinity, you know? Or should be. Although, come to think of it... Right, here we go. Are you ready, chat? Are you ready to see possibly one of the more beautiful environments of this particular game be completely and unequivocally butchered by this game, this port? Natla was the Sugar Babes, mate. Because, you know, Trinity, 3 of them, 3 members, ever-changing. Apart from Mutia. Right, here we go. Trinity isn't a synonym for trio. I mean, I'd find it... if it did happen, I'd find it incredibly lazy and a bit too convenient. That, What was that? I pressed back and jump, by the way, to do that. A bit too contrived and convenient that Trinity as an organization is somehow related to Jacqueline Natla and the Atlanteans. No octopus climbing in this version? I mean, to a degree, but not really. Sadly, no. A lot of the stuff you probably know and remember from this game is probably cut. Like, half the levels. It's just replaced with corridors. There's a lot of running through corridors in this. Okay, it didn't even slide me down. It just made me walk down a slope I should have been able to have slid down, but then I was going to try and grab that pole and swing across. It didn't work. Okay. Let's do all the things you want to do, game. And now I can't... Okay. Let's start again. Swim back to the fucking start and try again. Natla's the cause of all your issues too, Jace? Fair. I mean, I'm not going to dispute that. I'm not you. I don't know your personal history. There is sort of some craggy wall climbing, but it's different. Like, the fact the frame rate's like 10 to 15 to 20 frames per second and it's really inconsistent just makes it look like it's stop motion animation and that her limbs just kind of stretch out like Mr. Fantastic. And again, for anyone who hasn't heard me say this, there's like quite bad input lag on all the actions that you perform in this game, so just trying to be able to work out how to do jumps is just nothing short of just like calculus. Oh god, I'm even amazed I made that, if I'm perfectly honest. 10 FPS equals more cinematic. Yes, yes, the lower the frames, make it so they don't see anything at all. Yes, yes, that's brilliant. Amazing. Now where the fuck? Why is it so... Why did it need to be so blurry? That's what my question is. Why did it need to be so blurry? Reflective jumping in action! So, you also notice that I don't get the opportunity to change, like, and select my loadout between levels. It just kind of gives you stuff. So I've got Uzis now in this, and pistols. But that's it. Which is fine, because the tranquilizer gun just completely deserves to be in the bin. Right, are you ready, chat? I think this is the moment. I think this is the moment that got clipped last time. My reaction to this reveal. Are you ready? Is it this one or is it the next one? No, it might be this one. It's all coming back to me in dribs and drabs. I think they also do have unlimited ammo. Yeah, they do. Oh, why would you equip the pistols then? Oh, here we go, here we go. Come on. I keep thinking it's the reveal corner, but it's not. Ah, I think it might be this one. Nope, it's not this one. God damn it. See? Hallways, corridors, that's all you get in this game. In this port, it's just things to walk around in, and that's it. 3 checkpoints and nothing's happened. Yep. Okay, so the music's kicked in, so here we go. Yep. That's Thailand, everybody.
Amazing.
Remember what it Remember what it should look like?
Really need a fucking Starbucks, Jonah.
It's yeah, I know. I think that's an absolute flex that they actually showcase it with a fly-by camera angle. When they've turned it from something looking like something from an actual like Tomb Raider game to something from a Fallout game. What is wrong with this? What is wrong with this port? Oh. Yeah, it's just as bad and horrific as I remember it. Like, genuinely, if you watch the original playthrough, my reaction where I kind of like sound like a dying seal the way I laugh in that moment, admittedly, but it's more to do with like the disbelief that I had of this actually being and looking as terrible and as awful as it does. Like, how does... We need a bonus mini Underworld PS2 retrospective. Oh, all in good time. I do plan to do a video on the spin-offs and the ports. That's definitely on the cards. This came out after... Yeah, to put in perspective, like, Crash Bandicoot 1, someone said in the chat, looks better than this. Yes. Spyro the Dragon looks better than this. All the PlayStation 1 Tomb Raiders look better than this. Angel of Darkness looks way better than this. Final Fantasy X came out before this game as well. Sly Cooper looked way better than this. The Legend port The anniversary ports looked way better than this. The DS ports probably looked better than this too. 666, yeah, this came out in 2009. 2009. This is ridiculous. If you really put it into perspective, and that's kind of like if I put the big camera on. The point that I really want to try and hammer home to people who may have not been as well versed in like how all of these different ports look and play, or even knew that this port existed, is that anyone that goes out of their way to sort of say, oh yeah, Angel of Darkness bad, and they've been doing so for quite some years, thank you Fluffy Tail for the resub, but like, I feel like a lot of people don't really truly understand what they're saying sometimes, and like, they don't sort of like necessarily think they know 100% why Angel of Darkness is bad. I think they just think because it made Core Design lose the IP, that's because it's bad, that's why it was bad. But the label worst in the series, I think, is a very unfair label in retrospect for that particular entry. Because at least with Angel of Darkness, there was some effort put into it, and there was actually some care and some attention, despite all the bollocks that went on with like the behind-the-scenes stuff, the poor mismanagement, the schedule, etc., etc. And then you have this, which is a game made by a fairly competent studio with the benefit of modern game design at that time, newer game design than 2002, and yet they produced this half-arsed, purely rushed, completely phoned in port of a game that normally looks really good. It doesn't play necessarily 100%, but it's still quite playable and enjoyable to a lot of people. But they took something that could have easily been still quite a good thing to play, and quite an enjoyable PS2 version of that game, and they just completely fucked it. Thank you for the subscription, by the way, Paint-Based Punk. Thank you. It's just awful to play. It's awful looking. The environments are completely butchered. The texture work is just like lazy. The aliasing in this game, you can even tell just by looking at this. The aliasing in this game, the jaggies are just awful. There's no lighting engine to speak of. There's no real even like attempt at a style or some kind of like identity of its own. It's just literally going through the motions. It's just been it's a game that was shat out to meet a quota. At least with Angel of Darkness, there was a bit of love in that game, a bit of ambition when it was shat out, when it was produced. There ain't no ambition or love in this particular port, is there? I can tell you that for free. There's a big difference, and I think if anyone, like, I would encourage people, if anyone starts saying that Angel of Darkness is the worst game in the series, point them to this, please, and say, like, have you considered maybe this one? And I'm not a mega fan of that game. This is just from someone who has just played through nearly all of them, and this is my kind of take from even a casual player's a bit more of a fan of the games, admittedly, than most people, but from even a casual player's perspective, it should be obvious that this particular game deserves the title more so than something made back in 2002, which had a better art style, better story in some ways, and also better controls. Even with its broken controls, I still would rather play that than this. You know? And then I died from fall damage, which wasn't even... there we go, that's the game. Just gonna... Don't mind me. Just adjusting the curtains to the right. But what does everyone think? I've kind of rambled a bit, admittedly. That's kind of what I do on these streams. Sometimes I go off on tangents. But do people understand where I'm coming from? I hope they think that I'm treating it with a fair assessment. I'm not just bashing on this particular port for the sake of bashing on it. I'm just trying to sort of make people see that this port is terrible. It's absolutely wretched. Most official and most level sets that people build have better effort than this. Yeah, I'll give you that, Scotty. Oh god, what's going on with the camera? I'd like the camera to not get me killed, that'd be grand. I'm surprised it got approved. Honestly, I think at that point they just didn't care, and it was like on a console that, like, it wasn't modern day enough, so people just didn't care about the PlayStation 2 enough at that stage. So, yeah, that's why we got this predominantly. Wow, I'm awful at this game, am I? Or is this game just awful? Okay. Yeah, the music's still good, because that's the only thing that hasn't been changed. It's still the original music, which is good. Oh yeah, Uzis. Is that the only enemy I get to shoot? Ah, only one tiger? Ooh. Love your review, Steve. Macho Broccoli, thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. By the way, are people enjoying the YouTube streaming? Because they are. There will definitely be... I'm definitely going to be continuing doing this particular game on YouTube. But if people want to do me to do, like... If people want to do me... Sorry, get my words out. If people want me to do more streaming on both platforms in the future, then I definitely will for, like, both days. I stream mostly Tuesdays and Thursdays every week from 7 o'clock UK time. Tuesdays is kind of like my variety game day, and these, like, Thursdays is, like, my Tomb Raider day. I don't know. I kind of panicked. Not gonna lie, I didn't realise the grenades were sticky. I think I just literally bopped it on his head and made him explode. As I was saying, yeah, my Tuesdays are my variety days, Thursdays are my Tomb Raider days. Thank you, Caleb, thank you. That's what I figured, and I know people have been saying it for a while, but I've wanted to sort of get to a point where I could easily do it and be a bit more comfortable, and I feel like now is the time, so expect more of multi-streaming. That was a tactical decision. Do you know what it was? I went to press, like, the button to ready my weapon. I pressed the wrong one. I pressed the grenade button. I just literally bopped him on the head with a sticky grenade. Somehow didn't kill myself. Kill the tiger at the same time. Oh, got another one. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Look at that horrible gameplay. I'm so terrible at this game. Brian. Ooh, Brian. You're watching on both. I watch whether duo or solo streams. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is on an actual PS2 Sozin streams. It's all running through my RetroTink 5X. So even with that, it still looks this terrible. So I apologise. 5 to 10 FPS games. I would like to actually get a frame counter. I don't know how feasible that would be. 2 seconds. I wonder if they got a frame counter on the Tink. OSD. Light gun border off. Advanced resolution, no. Blanking color. I wonder... 2 seconds, chat. So this is my monitor's actual resolution now, so I'm just changing some of the tink settings just to see if there is any like chance of me making this look a bit better. But I was actually trying to find what the if there was an FPS thing. Buffer lag 1.7 milliseconds. It doesn't say anything about... The resolution, actually, interestingly enough, is 525p. So even with it looking this awful... Okay, so running it at like 1440p... Still looks really blurry. Been long since I've heard the Thailand theme, so majestic. The music's really cool. I do like the music. It's like the only thing it's going for this port, admittedly, at the moment. Oh goodness. That's made it like the actual proper resolution. Oh, because it was running at 1080p, admittedly, so now it's running at, like, 1440p. It looks a bit better. It looks a bit better, admittedly. How do we even create 525p? A lot of PlayStation stuff was, like, on PAL regions, was, like, at weird horizontal resolutions like that. Bizarrely. Like, if you look at the actual output resolutions for some PlayStation 1 titles... Interestingly, it changed between, like, menus as well, so you get, like... In-game resolution would be a certain horizontal, and then you go to a menu, and then suddenly it would change to, like... Oh, Dino Crisis is a great example of that, because it always confuses scalars, other than the retro thing. So if you have Dino Crisis, like, gameplay, it's like... Let's say 240p for the sake of argument. And then you go into the menu, and it's like 480? 480i, suddenly? So it's, yeah, it's all over the shop, really. The resolutions on older games. Ow. Would this play differently on a CRT? I don't know. I could turn this on, but it's in widescreen mode at the moment, so I don't think it would really do much to change, like, the graphics or, like, the input latency. But I don't know, I've got the option to. It's just that what you see wouldn't be necessarily what I see, so you wouldn't necessarily see me see the difference in real time. If that made sense. I know that was a bit of a weird sentence for me to say. The real reason that EU Televisions UK had odd resolution due to converting it to metric pixels. I remember not being able to play Underworld for a while because I didn't own a 360 or a gaming PC, so I had to sell on the Wii port to keep up to the story after Anniversary. I think the Wii port's like... It's like a better version of this, what people have said. Like a much better version of... Oh god. Cutscene. Wish there was a setting to turn off the blur. Sadly, even the retro tink on sharp doesn't do much to combat that.
It must be referring to the capital of Patala, the lowest infernal world in Hindu tradition.
It's alright, that's why I didn't really react. It's fine, Flynn.
The enlightened one, Narada, spoke rather fondly of it. That's Shiva on top. And his mistress Kali is down below.
Sexy. Uncle Nord's welcome. So, how have they butchered / changed this particular area? I think I still have to fall down here. Isn't there like a bit where I fall and it's like slow motion? So we get the extra blurry filter again. Again, I don't know if the title... I don't know if people are missing the title of the stream for whatever reason, but this is on a PS2. This looks like a PSP game ported to PS2. Yeah, that's an accurate assessment. And also, RIP. There's no moment where you drop and have to use the grapple hook. I'm a sad. I'm just trying to remember what we do in this part. Don't you have to find mirror pieces, randomly put them where they need to go? Yeah, something like that. It's reflecting light or some shit. There were some like Naga lizards down here that you needed to fight, but they seem to not be here. I don't know whether or not they've been completely removed or if they are still here. It's me, Naught X Crosses. I love the PS2 game. Don't talk bad about my terrible my beloved terrible graphics. Oh, I think it's a bit late for that. I think we've all pretty much like potty-mouthed it. But it's all good. The little I've played of Silent Hill Origins looks better. And that was a port from a PSP. I think the original Silent Hill probably looks better than this to a degree. Do you think they'll remaster WoW? I think at some point there's a chance. I would be surprised if they didn't. But again, how it all fits into their new unified canon is up for contention, really. Crabby Pirate, hello. Yarra matey. I be alright. How about yourself? Have you been taking your vitamins? To stave off the scurvy. Game Collector, thank you very much there for the follow, and also Peter Freeman, thank you very much for subscribing. Sorry, I've not got the alerts for my YouTube stuff set up properly. This is all very much ad hoc. That's why I can't hear. That's probably why I'm missing them as well, because it's not playing the audio. 2 seconds. Okay, so if I just replay that again. Yay, now I can hear them. Thank you, sorry about that. But also, Game Collector, thank you very much for the follow on Twitch. Time Splitters, I love me some Time Splitters. Time Splitters 2, best one. Future Perfect's good, don't get me wrong, but Time Splitters 2 is where it's at. I'll crush ye barnacles, kiss me beard. To remember one of the pirate characters saying that. Khazar! Okay, that's one down. I don't think the remasters are canon, just made by Aspire for money. Ah, you say that, and I'm gonna pull this from a very interesting place. But have you seen the Weta statues that have come out, or will be coming out? Have you seen the one where it's Underworld Lara in her wetsuit?
My mother?
It's got the necklace, which is what they're doing now. They're adding the necklace as a symbol now of it all being under one unified continuity now. So I think there might be an attempt. There might be an attempt to tie it in. But I don't envy them in any way, shape or form. Really, because I think this is the most difficult one or part of the series to sort of work in. With everything. With the classic Tomb Raider games, they're fine to work it on, and they're very easy to slot in, chop and change in different orders that you should so choose. But the these ones are very much their own thing. It's awesome, but very expensive, and also, I ain't got no space for that shit. I've barely got enough space for the stuff that I have. got no space anywhere else for it either. That'd just be silly. But I know people that do. More power to them. I reckon Survivor Origins and the core stuff happened after Survivor Trilogy. Maybe retool when her parents died to fit Lau. Yeah, but the thing is, the particulars you've got to change as well, because in this one, Richard died in an accident. Like, Natla killed Richard in Thailand because of this particular artifact. Or so it's revealed. And also her mother was with her in a plane crash in Nepal, I want to say. Try to remember where it specifically is. And then that's how it kick-started the whole Avalon saga and her search for Excalibur. Oh my god, it's the Wake Jitworth show. Hello. Fancy seeing you here. You just got home, did you? Fabulous. How you doing? Oh, Caleb, thank you very much there for subscribing on YouTube. Thank you. My dude. My dude, welcome. Pull up a chair, grab a seat. Do I still have the Larazade bottles? Yes, I do. They're in the chest that's in the loft. All of my, like, Tomb Raider paraphernalia that's not on display here, that's up in loft. Nice and safe and sound. Also, some other gifts that people from the community have made and given me throughout the years. That's all kept away safe, which is pretty cool. Geek Raider, hello! Madame Flatulence has entered the chat. Hello. Bring back the OG horn dog Henshingley. Henshingley Croft. Just because I want to know once and for all if that is how you pronounce his name. Yeah, I'm not too bad. A bit tired. It's quite warm in this here office, but apart from that, I'm doing grand. How is the show, by the way? How's the channel going? Jamino boy, hello to you. How are you? Welcome. Good, sir. Right, so now we're going to put these the other way around, haven't we? Nope. Yep. Yep, there we go. Should be called Peng Shingley. Peng Shingley? Make him sound Chinese. Changing his nationality. Watching whilst eating my macho broccoli. Good man. One of your 5 a day. Hopefully. It's the Surgeon General's recommended amount. Oh no. Hang on. Gotta make him face the right way, haven't I? 2 seconds. I learnt that word the other day. Apparently peng means hot. Does it? Oh, you kids and you crazy lingo. Peng Shingley. Peng? Hot? What? It's like when they tried to make ream a thing. I hope that never comes back. That's just a stupid word. Eat your macho broccoli. Hello there, another normal Yorkshireman. For Yorkshire! Sometimes you got to make sacrifices, love. Like drinking coffee instead of a tea when you've run out. Where is that light? Where even is that light shining?
You need a fucking Starbucks, Jonah.
I know, same, honestly. Okay, a bit further forward, but, I think it's doing something. I honestly couldn't tell you. Or have I got this around the wrong way? Is it not reflective on both sides? It isn't, is it? It's not reflective on both sides. That's fine. We can just push it round. And we'll keep... No. And we'll keep going. Hershey's, yeah. Ugh, not a huge fan. Dairy Milk's where it's at. Did you enjoy the last revelation more after the remaster? Steve of aware. I am aware. Yes and no. Like, I enjoyed it the second time around because I knew what was coming and what to expect. Towards the end, though, past Cairo is always where I lose it. When in doubt, look at the boobies. Thanks, Tyranita. I'll remember for that for my next court-mandated appearance. There we go. Like, more power to people that do the Kama Sutra thing. It just looks uncomfortable. More than anything. Right. In we go. Deep into the depths of Shiva's mistress, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, up until Alexandria, it's fine.
Where is my mother?
But any time after Cairo is when it basically just goes to shit for me. What is she even aiming at? Oh, right, okay, there's one up there. Okay, I'll let you off. Well, at least they're able to include, like, separated targeting in this. The 5 frames experience, baby! Only the best for my audience. Well, once we finish this level, that will be it. I've just looked at the time. Legit thought that was Kermit for a sex. What a typo. You not only did a typo, but also you went slightly Italian for like a sentence. Legit thought it was Kermit for a sex. Papa the poopy. Hashtag Kermit for sex.
The architecture here is different. It's similar to the Niflheim ruins.
Is it? It looks the same as every other corridor you've walked down, Lara. But good to know. Mamma mia, Kermit a sexa. Tomb Raider's slideshow world. Slideshow Bob. Niflheim ruins to me. Apparently, says Geek. Tomb Raider PowerPoint edition. Buongiorno, is Kermit for a sex, no? Amazing. Right, now we can use our power glove. It's so bad. To open doors. Yeah. I think if I save now, it should be fine. I shall save. We're going to call it quits for tonight. And that does it for the YouTube peeps. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't really have like a raiding system. But what we'll do if we're like on Twitch, we're going to basically continue the stream and send it over to another channel so you guys can enjoy somebody else playing tonight. So having us. Oh my goodness. Well, this has been fun. I've had a good time. And I hope you guys have had a great time watching both on like your platform of your choice. I'm going to have to sort of watch through this, like some of it to sort of see how it all looked and sounded. But thumbs up in the chat if everything was good. You enjoyed? It wasn't like technically a horrid mess to watch through, apart from the game being a horrid mess. And for those who want to catch up, I will leave this VOD on my channel in a separate playlist for you to all kind of like catch up with in your own time. But yes, we will do this again next Thursday, and I possibly might do it for my variety day on Tuesday as well. And we're going to be picking up from where we left off on our last stream before we just finished Doom the Dark Ages. Before that, we were playing Sniper Elite 5, but we were doing a self-imposed challenge, which I will leave up to you to discover at some point when you join me on Tuesday, because it's going to be fun. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed Slideshow Tomb Raider. Looking forward to sort of playing through it again with you guys next Thursday. In the meantime, Twitch, we're going to raid someone else. Other than that, YouTube guys and gals, thank you very much for joining. Stay safe, raid on. I will have a great weekend, and I will catch you all on the next stream next week. Take care now. Bye-bye then. Bye-bye!